You cost me a lot of money. Hand over the cash.
Can we speed this along? I'm late for a meeting.
Break your nose. You bleed brighter.
Don't get up, boys. I'll see myself out.
Keeping a low profile?
Yeah, needed to work out. Still not enough money to get into the auction.
All your favorite shoe brands.
Out of the way.
Right
Hey,
here.
tourist.
All right.
I only stock the best
I'll
new
bite.
favorites.
What's the catch?
No catch. Just guess correctly and win this. Jahari. What many people consider to be one of the most prized jewels here in Aleph. Trust me, you walk away with this, your life changes forever, my friend.
Is that so?
It's the truth. And all you have to do is guess correctly.
You know what? I'm feeling lucky.
The tourist is feeling lucky, everyone. All right, then. Here we go. Remember, eyes on the jewel.
Middle cup?
Lady Luck's not on your side today, my friend. Three cups, one big...
Let's give it another go.
All right. You know the rules. Guess the cup correctly and walk away with the jewel of Jahari.
Let's do this. Middle cup?
What? I don't understand. How did you do that?
No catch, eh? The jewel, Arden. Hand it over.
No! No way! You cheated! You set me up!
Give me the jewel.
Is there a problem here, Adam?
No problem, gentlemen. In fact, my new friend here was just about to let me collect my winnings. Isn't that right, Arden?
Yeah, that's right. Go on, take it.
I can feel my life changing already. I should take this to Namala. See what it's worth to her.
By respect. Let me tell
Only
you.
the best
Hey,
shoes in our left shoulder.
watch it. Kill quick and kill clean. Some of my incredible deals today.
Hey, move yourself.
Cool it, mate.
No matter what it is, you bring it and I will price it for you. Back again, Peacock.
Peacock?
It's the shirt. So, what can I do for you this time?
Somebody ordered the Jewel of Jahari.
You got it back for me,
I got it back for you.
and I said I'd pay. Here, you earned it. How did Adan take it when you beat him at his game?
He didn't, but he'll get over it. Eventually. Thanks.
See you again, handsome. Looking to offload motorbikes, memories, or murder weapons in a hurry?
Getting there with the auction fee. Almost.
There's a small selection of deals going on right now. Because that. Want to feel like you are in paradise when it's hotter than hell? Then come check out my collections of lands that come in all shapes and sizes.
Whether you want to stick someone, shoot them, or just blow them up, I have you covered.
Come on,
250?
step
Have you
up
lost
and
your
try
mind?
your luck.
All right, give me the spiel.
No spiel here, my friend. Just you, that gun, and a big pile of cash. All you have to do is hit all the targets.
I'll play.
We have ourselves a contender.
I don't care. That's the tourist price you're asking.
Clean shot.
I refuse to pay that.
God looks impressed.
No. Excuse me. I have customers to attend to.
He's good at that.
How about you let me test it? If it's fine, I'll pay full price.
Couldn't hit a bando with a banjo, as my American friends like to say. Those bullets of yours are lonely. They miss everything.
The most reliable assault rifles on the planet. When you absolutely positive.
See you do that twice.
Nice shot. Nobody here owes him money. Very nice. Nice shot.
No,
Look that. I won.
filthy tourist. You think I hand anything over to you?
Basim, pay him. Rules are rules.
I was about to. Here. Take it.
That really is one big, beautiful prize. Gentlemen,
Okay, what the hell?
relax. Greenway, I have the money.
Make your way to the auction entrance so we can pay up and get inside.
I have just the gun.
What's it like there?
Well, you've been to Camden Market?
Of course.
Well, it's absolutely nothing like that.
You smart ass.
Handhelds, bank. And floating bank.
Antiques, weapons, art, and gold bricks. I have it all.
Oh, really? There is no
Let's
way
get inside and find our lead.
You took your time.
I was taking in the local sites.
Pay the man, Bond.
100,000. Cash.
Ravmat thanks you for your contribution. Go on through.
Every second he stays dead, I think of new ways to wish you well.
I'm trying, okay? I don't know what's wrong.
Fix it, or I'll start pulling pieces off you.
I'm trying. Just give me a sec. I need more time.
If it plays, you live.
Follow me, please.
Quite the operation your boss has here.
Whatever your needs, my friend, we have it. If you want, we can help you overthrow a small country. For the right price, of course.
Tempting. Oh, would you look at that? My kind of trouble.
She certainly is. Jaguar Type 00. Part of Bavma's special collection.
A new model in a room full of relics. Ring any bells, Greenway?
Keep talking like that. You might wind up buried out here.
Worth it.
Through here.
You'd think a place like this would have been shut down by now.
Control the chaos, control the flow, Bond. Keep Bulmer in play, you always have eyes on the game. Bond, over here. Take a look at those markings.
Serbian. You weren't kidding when you said Bavma's connections ran deep.
That's why MI6 continues to let him operate. Here we go.
Welcome,
There's our lead.
ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat and get comfortable so we can begin the auction. While some of you have been here before, I see some fresh faces amongst our buyers. So, humor me while I go over our simple yet strict rules. 1. All bids must pass through the polygraph. 2. Should you fail the polygraph, you will be removed from the auction and forbidden to enter Aleph again.
Well, at least we know what the polygraph is for.
Lastly, bids are bound by blood. There are no retractions. Now, a quick technical trial. Place your hand on the polygraph machine in front of you. A truth, if you please, Miss Bakhan.
मुझे उस आदमी से घृणा है। बस उसे कह दो मुझे ड्रोन चाहिए।
Your turn, Mr. Konyevich.
I am Nikola Konyevich.
Good. Mr. Leung, if you please.
Zhang Leung. I represent the Three Storms clan.
And now to one of our newer faces. Go ahead, please, Mr.
Easy now.
James will do. And I'm thrilled to be here.
Dial it down.
Excellent. Now that we've gotten the formalities out of the way, we begin with an opening bid from our new guests. Gentlemen, the bid is yours.
$1 million US.
A cash bid. I'm afraid this isn't that kind of auction, my friend. You have forfeited your opening position, and the bid is now free.
Safe passage to, from, and through all of our harbors. No inspections, no questions. Complete and utter diplomatic cover. Plus a private jet with armed escort for Bavma.
For the rest of his life.
Now that is a real bid. Anyone care to counter Miss Bakhan's offer?
Safe passage is useful, but only temporary. I offer permanence. My organization will help fund and implement the next stage of infrastructure in Aleph.
A thrilling prospect indeed. Anyone care to raise the stakes? 2 offers on the table.
Going to have to tilt the table.
Anyone care to beat them?
Sabotage the next offer.
You read my mind.
I offer the next election in Mauritania. The ruling seat will be delivered and gift-wrapped. I also offer 4 European Union ambassadors, all of which have been compromised, of course.
Well, that hasn't happened in quite some time.
What is this? Something's wrong with this thing.
And Mr. Leung, I'm very surprised. You may leave now.
Time to go, Mr. Leung.
Watch the suit!
Mr. Leung, you are making a scene. We are done.
You have no idea what you're doing. We will not accept this. There will be consequences.
Can't do that again.
Apologies for Mr. Leung's transgression. Sometimes emotions do tend to run high when the stakes are raised. Would anyone else care to make a bid? Going once.
How's your chance?
Going twice. Anyone?
Bond.
2 long-distance missile strikes. Coordinates provided to us by sunrise, packages delivered by sunset. To anywhere on the planet.
Now that is what I call a wonderful offer. The floor remains open, although the bar has certainly been raised. Surely someone has something to offer.
From this day forward, every weapon used by my soldiers, be it a rifle, drone, or artillery, will come only from the hands of Bavma.
Unlimited volume.
An exclusive contract with unlimited volume.
I like it. Going once? Going twice?
We're out of time.
3 decades of MI6 intel.
What?
Always do the unexpected, right?
Interesting. How do you propose delivering this intelligence?
By giving you him.
It would appear the honeymoon is over. One TX-1000 Marauder drone sold to the boldest and newest buyer in the room.
Bond, I swear to...
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your stay here in Aleph. And you two gentlemen, please, Join me over here, if you will. Congratulations on your purchase, gentlemen. One of my men will be with you shortly to settle the bill.
The Englishman. Where is he?
You'll need to be a little more specific than that.
The ex-spy Bavma's hiding. Where is he?
Look around. You have no power here.
That man murdered 3 of our agents in cold blood. Bavma broke the rules. He's finished. Your king's reign is over.
Nice try.
Pay attention, Picard. You only have one choice to make here. You can stay with Bavma, but you'll go down with him and you'll watch as we turn this whole place to dust. Or you could take the throne, and our superiors will continue to turn a blind eye to all that goes on here. Or don't you want to be king?
Throw in box seats at the menu and we have a deal.
Stretford end? Best we can do.
We both know that's not true.
Fine. Done.
Well, it appears you have some sway after all. You coming? See that crane?
What about it?
Underneath you'll find a boat. A gift from Bavma when he first arrived. A small slice of English civility here in the middle of the desert. That's where you'll find your friend.
How do we get to it?
By boat. Follow me this way, gentlemen.
A fox always has more than one exit. Bond, you head out on foot so he can't slip out the back. And you, take me to that boat.
As you wish. And the offer? How do I know you'll keep your word?
If there are no nasty surprises, Aleph will be yours by the weekend. Move out.
Bond.
I'm here.
Talk to me. Where are we?
Ali gave us 009's location. Headed there on foot through what looks like a makeshift port.
And Greenway?
Taking the scenic route.
All right. I'll update M. Good luck. Bond, I just pulled satellite imagery of the area. There's a lot of heavy activity on and off the water, so watch your step in there.
Copy that. Thanks.
I'm on the water, heading to the boat.
Understood. Now, I had a handle on it back there until you got in.
Oh, are you trying to prove yourself to me?
Not what I meant.
What did you mean?
Could have flipped Ali on my own.
We're in a hurry. I needed to speed things up.
How's it looking? Storm's closing in fast on our position. Looking at this, I would say we've got about 6 or 7 hours before that swell hit us head-on. And we need to get everything off the water and processed before dark.
And tonight?
Did you not hear me? Tonight is not happening. That storm is going to hit hard. It's too risky. Remember the last one? We lost half the crew and all the hostages on that raid. I'm not...
That's good, beautiful. On it.
Look at these boys. A right jolly pirate club.
That storm is going to hit hard. It's too risky. Remember the last one? We lost half the crew and all the hostages on that raid. I'm not doing that again.
That's odd. It fixed itself.
Hopefully that thing passes through here quickly so we can get back out on the water. Looks like it will. We should be good to go the day after tomorrow.
A shipment from Shanghai waiting out there. It's full of medical supplies, painkillers, antibiotics, trauma kits. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Thin it out a little and speed it. Blame the crew that brought it in if anybody asks any question as to why the load is a little lighter.
Let's get it done before they move it to the market.
I'll have them put it to one side once they get it off the barge.
If they ask why, just tell them Bavma's orders.
Somebody get an order to the port. Did you see what came in today? So much good stuff. I saw shotguns, automatics, and semis. I thought they were kidding when they told us, but you name it, it was in the container. Boxes stacked like a fortress.
Bet Bavma was pleased.
Very. Man, I saw RPGs, drum mags, belt feds. Stuff you just don't see much of.
Liar! I would never steal from Bavma.
I don't believe you, Aziz. I doubt Bavma would have too. Don't ever point a gun at me unless you intend to use it.
Greenway, how can we be sure Ali hasn't gone straight to Bavma? And he's walking us right into an ambush.
Ali wants Aleph. He's been waiting for a chance like
what
this.
we've got.
Let's hope you're right.
Stormbug 50 cal. Very good. RPGs always move fast in here. 10 crates of Night Ones, 50 crates of Zukovsky.
Come back later tonight and do it.
You saw what happened to Aziz. Let that be a warning to anyone who thinks they can steal from Bavma. He has eyes everywhere. Now get to work. I want this place cleared tonight. And don't forget about the Englishman. He's expecting a delivery. Raj knows what he wants. Speak to him if you have any questions. He's by the crane. That just came out of nowhere. That doesn't look good. I better look. Oh. Let's take a look. What was that? What? I guess it's okay now. He's trying to get away. Start searching.
Leave that fool to me.
Sending them in. Engine part. Up the major. We've got to clear the sector.
Taking a look around. Changing areas. Searching the next room. Running won't help you.
Hey, are you okay? How did we get here? I need to find this guy.
What?
What was all that about? Why?
You stole from Bavma.
So does that mean we can get in there now?
It looks that way.
Check the fridges, will you? Make sure the cargo's okay in the seat.
What? What's that burning light? It's blinding me.
Oh shit! My eyes!
Greenway. Ali. Are we really gonna give him control of Aleph?
The agency needs assets like Ali. Let's say a terrorist group is planning an attack on British soil. Then let's say said group travels here to tool up for it. With Ali sitting on the throne, we get a heads up. It's not all black and white in this world, Bond. There's a lot of grey.
Hey.
Did you get tired? Please,
Don't hold back. Get it. You're dead.
A good fight. Last chance. I'll shoot. Just hit me. Come on.
Very same question ever since they brought it in here. Mahfouz has the IQ of a sea turtle.